Good evening, dear students. How are you? Okay, so I will check your attendance on Hemis platform. Abdullaeva. Abdurrahima. Please speak. Abralov. Sorry.
Here.
Asletdinov.
It's me.
Okay. Babakulov.
It's me.
Boltaeva. It's me. Boychikitova.
Yes.
Fayzullayeva.
It's me.
Ghaniyev.
I'm here.
Muhabbat.
It's me.
Jurapolov.
I'm here.
Jumaboyeva.
Excellent.
Excellent. Okay. Please speak.
It's me.
Milikova.
I'm here.
Olimova.
I'm here.
Utaeva.
It's me.
Kamarov.
It's me.
Sadullayeva.
It's me.
Salomov.
It's me.
Shodiorova.
It's me.
And Zainuddinov.
I'm here.
Okay. Before starting the lesson, I have one activity. Do you want to play it?
Yes.
Okay. It is called checkers. Do you know how to play it? Checkers?
No.
Who knows?
No.
Checkers is simply chess. Do you know chess? Yes.
Yes.
But it is easier than chess.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Fine. Have you understand?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, you should divide it into two groups. Okay.
Boys and girls.
Yes, right side is the
Girls.
girls group and
Boys.
left side is the boy groups. Okay. We need 4 students from each group. Who wants to
The
play?
first part. Students.
Yes. Because it is very noisy. That's why 4 students. Come to the blackboard. Yes. Yes, of course. This game is played. Yes. 12 pieces, but we have apples instead of pieces. Red and green. So first of all, we need to know who is get first. Yes. What I like to do is put apples my bag, and you choose. Yes, one. For example, you say right my hand or left. Which one? Okay. If you choose green apples, you get first. Okay. Which
The first fall.
right? Right.
No.
Right.
Left.
Okay, girls. Right. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, girls. First. Okay. Let's first of all set up the apples, black squares. Okay. Be quick. Please. Stop.
Should we eat them?
Are you ready? Okay. Let's. Only you can move diagonally. Yes. Okay. Please help. See carefully, yes, and quicker. Okay.
بس يا اخواتي.
No. Why?
No. Only one. Yes, move. Yes. Every chess. No chess. Checkers or draft.
مش orqadan kelaveraymi? Nisa orqadan kelaveray.
Ya yutasizlar majburiy. Yo'q. Bo'li, tezroq.
1, 2, 3.
Great.
Tezroq.
Oh my god.
Don't like the apple.
Oh.
Yaşar ikide.
Okay. For attention. Boys is the winner. Girls is the winner. Yes. Okay. Congratulations, boys. Thank you. Have a rest. 1 minute. And we are ready for first lesson, which I give you. Yes. Who say? Who answers? What was your last lesson?
If I'm not mistaken, okay, if I'm not mistaken, the last lesson about
Yes, drums. What is a drama?
a drama.
In my opinion, drama is such kind of poem or story which is connected with some people's life and their feelings and etc. There are some dramas, for example, written by Anishinaabe and etc.
Okay, good.
Can I speak about the structure?
No. Okay. And also I give you one task. What?
Drama.
No. Poster. You should do poster. Yes. Come. Who is first? Girls and the boys. Girls. Okay. Come to the blackboard.
Oldusuna fırsatında bu sürümü olan bir gün oldu.
Okay. Show your groups. Please. Can you come? Okay. Describe your poster.
Okay, in this poster, we wanted to divide, show some types of drama.
Yes.
Some of them is comedy, melodrama, tragedy. Here is written.
Okay. First of all, you should give information about drama itself.
Well,
Come on.
Well, I would like to tell you about drama. Drama is a storytelling that's meant to be performed for audience. Drama is a story written in play format, includes conflict of characters, includes exchange of words, dialogue, pantomime.
Okay. And
so I want to tell about comedy. Comedy is a genre that consists of works or discourse that intended to be humorous or amusing, usually by inducing laughter, especially in theater, films, radio, television, books, and other entertainment media. The term of comedy was originated in ancient Greece, and public opinion of voters was performed by in the form of public political satire by comic poets in theaters. So there are several forms of comedy, and satire is one of them. It uses comedy to portray people, a group of people, social institutions as ridiculous or corrupt. And the other form of comedy is parody. It's imitating or exaggerating the style of an individual or work for a comedic effect. And also there are black comedy, romantic comedy, cringe comedy, verbal comedy, and so on. As an example, I can say the Shakespeare's Comedy of Errors, the comedy book.
And also give examples of Uzbek comedy. Do you know?
Uzbek comedy.
Yes, Said Ahmad. Yes, Name? Correct Besh and English.
Sorry.
Okay, not translate.
Correct.
Tragedy or melodrama?
Melodrama.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give information about melodrama. Melodrama is a type of drama, and that is full of strong emotion and feelings in the melodrama, and it has a lot of exaggeration and strong emotion in the melodrama. And in the melodrama, there are two characters. First one is good characters, and the second one is bad characters. In the good characters, the persons have a good sides of the melodrama, like they have a lot of love, happiness, kindness in the story or in the melodrama. And according to the bad characters, the persons has big problems or the sadness and rude or selfish characters in the story or melodrama. And historically, the melodrama was very popular in the 19th century in the theater, or we can see the type of melodramas on the theater or the TVs.
Okay. Last one is
Tragedy. Tragedy is a genre of mythology, theater, or storytelling which deals with serious or often somber themes, which focusing on human suffering, flaws, morality, and moral dilemmas also. And in a tragedy, protagonist who may be noble or admirable is often confronted with a critical conflict with flaws or morality, and it leads to their downfall, their suffering, and even their death. And in a tragedy, they may explore confound questions about fear, about pity, and about morality. And we can give a famous example of tragedy. It is a Shakespearean Hamlet and Macbeth.
Okay, that's all?
Yes.
Yes.
So, good job. Thank you. Okay, sir. Next group. Come, boys. Have you done? Big. Mr. Farouk. What is your topic is? Elements of drama. Okay, good. Please help. Abdurrahman. Okay.
This kind of process, not a lot.
Please. Mr. Farouk. From it.
I'm going to speak about the structure of the drama, but there are lots of elements of drama and structure. The structure includes stage direction, stage direction, and stage direction. There is it tells the characters or actors how to do or when to do what to do, and they do a way of doing their role. Then there is an antagonist and protagonist. First of all, protagonist. Protagonist, it can be any character or hero or
makers. Yes.
Yeah, in a story or in a play,
Yes.
the protagonists always try to achieve their goals during the story.
Yeah.
Then the antagonist, it's the force or opposite character
Yes.
or opposite hero during the drama. They always try to stop the protagonist to achieve their goals, and antagonist can be any kind of figure also within a hero or kind of struggle something or so. And
Okay, what is the setting?
setting.
Yeah. Setting.
Yeah, the setting, it's
Time
the,
or place, yes?
yeah, it's about the time or the period of the story. It means when occurs the story.
We are,
story
yes,
occurs.
when or
And
we are
when,
stories.
where,
Yes, okay.
It's about the time and the place.
Okay,
About you?
I am going to tell about pilot. What's a pilot? Creating a compelling pilot for drama often revolves around emotional attention, character development, and conflict. Pilot is here is a classic plot. Here is a classic plot structure. Structure sets could help get the drama story off. Pilot was five types. The first type is climax, rising actions, feeling actions, and exposition. Last one is revolution. Pilot.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you. Good explanation. Have you understood?
Yes.
Okay. So, now we will talk about the resources of literary prose. What is prose? Prose is the so-called ordinary written, so rather ordinary form rather than poetry, without any metrical or rhyming structure. Only it's up paragraphs and also sentences. So, okay. So, for example of prose, such as, for example, fiction or non-fiction writing, like newspapers, magazine, research papers, conversation, and essays. And also, prose came from the old French prose, where the Latin prosa, oratio, meaning straightforward or direct speech. So, the prose is divided into two big types. First one is non-fiction. Second one is fiction. For example, a non-fiction, refers to factual stories. It means real people, true information or true events. Okay, but fiction refers to literature that is not grounded in real life. It is depend on author imagination. For example, setting, plot, or characters is created by author imagination. Yes, that's why types of fiction include plays, mystery, romance, and also drama. But non-fiction types include newspapers, biography, autobiography, essays. here given biography, non-fiction. I said about it, and so biography. You know, yes. It is account of person's life. It is written by another person. Yes. And it's detailed, providing information not only about the subjects, childhood, education, family, career, but also intimate information like her personal struggles, aspiration, and conviction. Yes, biography only is written by someone. Okay, next one is autobiography. Autobiography, yes, I like a biography, but it is written authors himself. Okay, and so that's why the use of the pronouns I, me, my, or mine is from. Okay. Next one is essay. It refers to a piece of writing that explores a particular topic or subject. So essay can be formal or informal. Informal essay, also called the impersonal essay. Impersonal essay, like just impersonal essay, like place maybe yes, not it is imagination of author, idea or experiences is written in personal essay. But personal essay, no, sorry. In personal essay is a fact. You write only fact, factual event or story. But informal essay or personal essay, you can say the author opinions, insight, or maybe a view of specific topic.
Yeah, some narrative.
Yes, creative. Yes, creative.
Some narrative
Yes.
by the
Narrative.
author, yeah?
You can use a personal essay, imagery, okay, like figurative speech to paint a picture or evoke emotion. Not impersonal essay. Only yes, personal essay. Okay. Next one is memoir. Do you know? Yes. Memoir and autobiography are sometimes used interchangeable, but there is significant difference between two. So, while autobiography covers the entire life of a person, a memoir features only specific part of it.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, a person writing about his childhood in Tondo is writing memoir. Remember Uzbek memoir?
Memoir asal.
Have you read about memoir?
Oybek,
Memoir asal.
Yes.
yes, the author of Oybek written by the name of the
About who?
about his childhood
Okay.
in the
Moralin paçalıyım.
Yes. Yeah. Memoir only yes. Specific part of yes. You right. Only specific part. So next one is there are non-fictional types. Yes, autobiography, memoir, and essay. And now types of fictional prose. Novel, novella, short story. First time you think all of them are similar, yes?
Yeah.
But it's different. For example, a novel. Novel, it is a book, long narrative, variety of characters in real or imagined setting. So, the events are told and the sequential order and typically have multiple elaborative plot. Genres for novels include romance, mystery, thriller, and speculative. Okay, novel is bigger than novella and short story. Okay, and the novella. Novella it is a fiction work that is shorter than novel. Yes, shorter and longer than short story. Shorter than novel but longer than short story. Okay, but thus compared to novel, it's similar in size. Okay, only yes, similar size. The scope is also smaller. Okay. The last one is short story. It is narrative that significantly short and can therefore be read in a much shorter period of time, ideally in one setting, and features relatively few characters and plot also less complex. Okay, so now I described types of fiction or non-fiction examples. You should find what types of is given. Okay. Your groups 2. Okay, you are. And those groups. You. Okay. You have 2 minutes. It's enough. Say what types of non-fiction or fiction genres. Have you finished? Okay. What is your ideas?
Короче, muhtojlikdagi do'st, haqiqiy do'stlar.
Yes, of course. It is, or you can say maybe memoir, like a novel, novella. Yes. Bahadur,
Yeah.
what is your
In terms of the meaning and the title of this text, I think it is short story because there is no any kind of long period of time in this story. There is some moral and all the features and all the inside of the text is directed only some moral. The moral is a friend in need is a real friend. The meaning is like that. That's why we decided that it is short story because if it will be novel, there should be long period and long narratives, that's why it's short story.
You're right. Thank you. Next one is what is it?
It's autobiography.
Biography.
Because
How to know?
the narrator is the first person.
Yes. Biography. Yes. In a biography writing, you can use he or she, like they. Yes.
It starts with an I.
So girls.
So the title is Young Jin Hyo. This is biography because here is written the whole story of this person till his childhood, from nowadays life. And biography is non-fiction.
Okay. Good. Biography, non-fiction. Yes.
And next one is the title of Elon Musk, the revolutionary. I think it is a type of non-fiction, and it is a biography which is written by another person. In here it says that who is Elon Musk and his life when he was born and when he studied, and also his early life with his photography.
Your answer is biography. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. That is correct. That's it. So, next activity. Put in order to pictures, first of all. Yes. And after that, you should write the events or happens. Yes. There are at least 2 sentences of each pictures. Okay. First of all, you should put into in correct order. First group, here you are. And the second group, here you are. Please. First roll you should and the right order, yes? And you have to store it. Have you seen this films or movies, yes? Yes, of course. Yes, you're right. About that. Guys, you may use this. You have 10 minutes.
Aldım şaşardım abi yolda giderdi. Öyle giderdi. Gittirdi. Ama kayıt mı koysan uzun? Yolda kayla kırması çağırıyor. Belki bugün memang tahu dari kira masa nak perlu buku. Öyle mi adresim öyle?
Is this difficult?
No.
Oh, maybe you can jump on
Benim koşmuyor da.
Yes. Same. This picture is the first.
Romeo ve Juliet'te de bir var.
Have you seen Romeo and Juliet?
Bize Romeo'da da kızılı yaptık. Kendi daha iyi. Uşak kaçıp gittik ki Nikol soğuklarda kaçıp gittik ki vurduğumuz da.
Oh my god. Your imagination is very. Yes.
Buna kapı geldi oldu.
Oh my god.
Romeo ve Juliet yolda geldi.
You have 2 minutes. Be quick. Guys. Yes, you should first of all select title.
She has truly died. He has truly died and takes his his last sacred one was that yes, her love was that truly died. It was not died himself.
Nice, it's over. Have you finished it? Stop. Right it down.
You have finished.
Yes. Girls, go.
Emotional dancing.
And then tell your stories. Stop. Romeo and Juliet. Once upon a time, Romeo and Juliet met at the party and fall in love with each other. After that time, they meet every day and separately. And then they get married separately. But soon after,
Unfortunately, events lead to their tragedy because Romeo in a fight to avenge his friend Mercurio. Yes, Mercurio.
Mercurio is a brother of
Juliet.
Okay.
He killed him, and but Juliet unaware fight and she drank pill. When she drank pill, but when Romeo Juliet died, he died himself. But when Juliet awake, her love was died, and Juliet died herself too.
Okay. It is your option. Next.
Bunlar oktamonlar çeker hocam.
Okay. Your story is.
Our approach is totally different.
Yes.
In the first picture, we understood that they fall in love in the castle.
Okay.
In such kind of ceremony. And Romeo and Juliet had a hot conversation with each other. And
Okay, good.
and Romeo had to fight for his love with strangers. Romeo was a very strong fighter. And Romeo was attacked hard and got hard. He had very serious injury in this picture, and then they got married secretly in the church. And then they decided to live together, and they got out from the city together, the Juliet and Romeo, and they started to live. By their opponent, Juliet was given some poisonous drug. She died, and Romeo also got himself killed after seeing the Juliet's legs.
They will die
So
together.
I see. It is a little closer, like story, but it's not correct. You're not correct. So I asked.
Yeah, was it?
Which one is closer? Okay, now you watch. Correct oration.
Sen kalmayı sabit bunu vermedin değil mi?
Correct oration.
Sen bu şey.
Just a minute. Like this. First of all, yes, a street fight breaks out between Matukis and Pavlik's family. You know, Romeo and the Juliet families, yes, always enemy. And after that, Romeo, and then the next one is Romeo and Juliet fall in love and find out they are from enemy families. Yes, festivals, yes, you meet with each other. After that, yes, the king is on the balcony, and Romeo suddenly, yes, kill Juliet brothers. And Romeo and Juliet are very secretly.
In this order, first, second, third, first.
And the last one is Romeo thinking yes, Juliet is the lead, and poisons himself. And Juliet wake up and saw him dead and stops herself. Yes.
Our option is closer than.
Yes. Both of them, both of you is closer, but it's not correct version. Okay, thank you. And also, we watch video about Romeo and Juliet. Oh, short. Stop talking with each other.
Basit. Bunlar bir şey gelmiş. Belki sana bir şey. Süper.
Şunu gazete bakıp da yaptım.
Yes, there's a problem with yes, connection. Just
Welcome to British English Stories. Once upon a time, in a place called Verona, there were two big families named Montague and Capulet. They were rich, and mostly they were like other rich people. But they were very silly about one thing. They had an old argument, and instead of making up like sensible folks, they liked to keep the argument going. So if a Montague saw a Capulet on the street, they wouldn't talk to each other, or if they did talk, it was mean and rude, and sometimes they even fought. Even their family members and servants were just as silly. So there were always fights and problems because of this Montague and Capulet argument. Now, Lord Capulet, the head of the Capulet family, threw a big party, a fancy dinner, and a dance. He was so friendly that he said anyone could come except, of course, the Montagues. But there was a young Montague named Romeo who really wanted to go because Rosalind, the lady he loved, was invited. She had never been nice to him, and he had no good reason to love her. But the truth was, he wanted to love someone, and since he hadn't found the right lady, he ended up loving the wrong one. So Romeo came to the big party at Capulet's house with his friends Mercutio and Benvolio. Lord Capulet welcomed Romeo and his two friends very nicely. Romeo, wearing a black mask over his eyes and nose, moved around the party with many other people dressed in fancy clothes, velvet and silk for the men with jewelry on their swords and collars, and the ladies wearing shiny gems on their chests and arms, with valuable stones in their beautiful belts. Even though Romeo had a mask on, everyone could tell he was much more handsome than anyone else in the room just by looking at his mouth, hair, and the way he carried himself. While he was dancing, Romeo noticed a lady who was incredibly beautiful and charming. From that moment on, he forgot all about Rosalind, the lady he thought he loved. He watched this new lady as she danced in her white satin dress with pearls. Compared to her, everything else seemed unimportant. He was probably saying something like that when Tybalt, Lady Capulet's nephew, recognized Romeo's voice. Tybalt was very mad and went to tell his uncle that an uninvited Montague, Romeo, had come to the party. But Lord Capulet was a true gentleman and didn't want to be rude to anyone in his own house, so he told Tybalt to calm down. But Tybalt was just waiting for a chance to start a fight with Romeo. In the meantime, Romeo got closer to the lovely lady and told her that he loved her. Just then, the lady's mother called her away. That's when Romeo found out that the lady he had fallen for was Juliet, Lord Capulet's daughter, the daughter of his sworn enemy. So he left the party feeling sad, but still in love with her. Then Juliet said to her nurse, Who is that man who didn't want to dance? His name is Romeo, and he's from the Montague family, the enemies of your family, replied the nurse. Juliet then went to her room and looked out of her window at the beautiful garden lit by the soft moonlight. Without Juliet knowing, Romeo was hiding in the garden among the trees because he couldn't bear to leave without trying to see her again. She spoke her secret thoughts out loud to the quiet garden, confessing her love for Romeo. Romeo heard her words and felt very happy. Hidden below, he gazed up at her lovely face in the moonlight, framed by the blooming vines that surrounded her window. As he listened and watched, it felt as if he had been transported into a dream, placed in that enchanting garden by some magical force. Why are you called Romeo? Juliet wondered aloud. Since I love you, does your name really matter? Call me anything but Romeo, and I'll adopt a new name. From now on, I'll never be Romeo, he declared, stepping into the bright moonlight from the shadows of the cypress and oleander trees that had concealed him. At first, Juliet was frightened, but when she realized it was Romeo and not a stranger, she was filled with joy. He stood in the garden below, and she leaned out of the window, and they talked for a long time, each trying to find the sweetest words in the world to express their feelings, just like lovers do. Every word they spoke and the beautiful harmony of their voices together were recorded in a golden book. Time passed quickly, as it often does for people in love who are together. When the time came to say goodbye, it felt as though they had just met and they hardly knew how to part. I'll send for you tomorrow, Juliet promised. With staying together and feeling very sad to say goodbye, they finally bid each other farewell. Juliet went back into her room, and a dark curtain covered her bright window. Romeo departed through the peaceful and dewy garden, feeling as though he were walking in a dream. The next morning, very early, Romeo went to Friar Lawrence, a priest, and told him the whole story. He asked the friar to marry him and Juliet without delay. After some discussion, the priest agreed. So when Juliet sent her old nurse to find out Romeo's plans for the day, the nurse returned with the message that everything was ready and they would be married the following morning. The young lovers were scared to ask their parents if they could get married, like young.
Okay. So, Romeo and Juliet. And also, so I have a question for today's topic. What is a biography? Who answers? Girls? Biography. Okay, Martina.
Is information about an individual's life written by another person.
Yes, another person.
Yeah.
And
Non-fiction.
yes, non-fiction. Yes, types of non-fiction. So, what tell us essay and literature? Topic.
Okay. So, actually, there are two types of essays. First one is impersonal.
Yes.
In impersonal essay, the writer should give the facts and not any personal opinion. And when it comes to the second group, the second type of essay is personal. In personal essay, the writer is allowed to write about his or her opinion about something, about the topic. And yes, it can be any opinion about the given topic.
Which one is informal?
I think, I think personal essay is informal, can be informal.
Mhm.
I think so.
Girls, your answer is correct. Yes. Uh-huh. And so, what is memoir? Who knows? Memoir. Autobiography and memoir, like this, but it's a difference. Yes, okay. Pahoda.
Memoir is a story which is written by another person about another person. It means the writer is someone who is writing, who is focused on.
No. Maybe.
Yes, some period of something like that.
Especially in his or her childhood. The authors they written about his or her childhood.
Yes, special part of yes, childhood. Like childhood, maybe a career, maybe.
But it is written by another person.
No, written by.
The author is himself.
Yes, the author themselves. Okay. So, what is the difference between fiction and non-fiction? The big
Fiction. Fiction is a kind of text or can be is a work, and the fiction works are really a result of the author's imagination.
Oh, no.
Fiction, yes.
Fiction refers to real events, not also imagination. Fiction, non-fiction.
Fiction maybe the.
No. So yes, fiction. Yes, can be. Yes, also imagination is created. Yes, by also. Sorry, non-fiction. Sorry. Yes, non-fiction.
I gave you time to think.
Yes.
And now I will talk about non-fiction. Yes. Now, so far we have talked about the non-fiction. Non-fiction works like biography, autobiography, memoir, and essays. And
Fiction. Can examples?
yes, for example, fiction. Actually, fiction works are divided into two groups. First one is scientific fiction. Scientific fiction, and nowadays scientific fiction works are related to technology, and yes, science. And
second one is?
the second one is just fiction.
Okay, you say just fiction.
Yes,
Maybe literary fiction. Okay, thank you. So, I will give you some task for memoir. Yes, you write down your life, your particular paragraph. Yes. So.
Okay, teacher, let's clap for ourselves.
Love it.
Uzun çıkarsak çalıyor mu zaten?
Oh, yes.
Let's.
Yes, for active persuasion. Yes. Okay. So, you have a question? Ask me.
Now I think everything is clear.
No question? Yes.
No.
Hiç modunda savunmuyor.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Yes.
Say goodbye in Korean.
Yes, of course. And the razem szpen. Tak? Okay.